In a nutshell, that's what, I mean, we all hear the whole garbage in, garbage out thrown around. At this point in time, we're hardened against that idea because no one is able actually to articulate that in a manner that the decision makers care. Realistically, we say garbage in, garbage out, but they don't understand how the work that they have that junior level employee doing with the data cleaning and the preparation, how it influences the output. And this has been all the way through data science, right? The applied statistics. If you don't know what you're doing with the data, the columns, the variables, features, whichever vernacular you'd like to use there, right? Was there synonym? If you don't know how those line up, and you don't know which ones you're specifically looking at, and you're not able then to articulate the values associated with those and the basis behind that, like you haven't worked with the business need, it actually matters, then whatever you're going to come out with, odds are it's going to be compromised. When I say odds, I'm talking very, very, very high on the probability of you coming up with a successful outcome that holds value and resilience. I would say is in the low single digits of probability of probability of positive outcome. That's how egregious it is. And that comes into play when you're talking about, are you compromising your population? Are you overrepresentation within the sample? Are you having overrepresentation within the sample? So understanding the good data, recognizing good data, it's one of those, if you are not a practitioner in that world, if you don't have the technical skills, you're not going to. That the brass tacks of it is, you're not. And I know a lot of people, there's this rub right now where people are saying, oh, well, you're just too academic, or you just don't understand the business application, or you're just being too rigid, and that's not, we just need 80% solution. Well, this isn't where you stretch those numbers. This isn't where you bend. And you have to have somebody who has that technical background who can tell you where you can bend, because you can. There is some bending and some flexing that can take place. But if you don't have the chops, the knowledge, the foundation to make that call, judgment, then you don't understand the necessity behind what is being done.